Hello students, today we are going to start our next chapter, soil. Soil is a very important and valuable natural resource. Plants grow in the soil. Some animals like rabbits, earthworms and ants live in the soil. Big pieces of rocks break down into tiny pieces by the heat of the sun, moving air and running water. This is known as weathering. When these tiny pieces mix with the organic matter and minerals, the soil is formed. What is organic matter? Remains of the dead plants and animals that got buried millions of years ago. So, when the tiny pieces mix with organic matter and minerals, the soil is formed. The uppermost layer of the earth that contains minerals, some amount of air, water, and organic matter is known as soil. And as I said above, the soil is very important and it also provides us water, clothes, shelter, food. So, soil is playing very important role in our life and in animals' life also. Soil is composed of gravel, sand, and clay particles. Different places have different types of soil. The soil that you see on the road is different from the soil you see in the garden or in a field. The type of soil depends upon the kind of rock from which it is formed. Soils differ in size, color, and texture of the particles. There are mainly three types of soils: sandy soil, clay soil, and loamy soil. Let us discuss them one by one. Sandy soil is mainly contain sand, that is big particle, light and loosely packed particles. It is found in desert and on shores. The sandy soil is yellow or light brown in color and it cannot hold much water as water passes through its particle easily because they are loosely packed. The sandy soil is mixed with cement and it is used for making buildings. Clay soil mainly contains clay particles. They are very fine and closely packed particles. That is why they can hold a lot of water as water doesn't pass through its particles easily. It is found in ponds and riverbeds. And clay soil is used for making pots, toys, and kacha houses. The pots we use to store water, and you can see many toys at your home. They are also made from the clay soil. The loamy soil contains sand and clay particles. It can hold enough air and water. It is good for growing plants as it contains humus. Soil has many layers. The topmost layer of the soil is known as topsoil. It is the most fertile layer and best for farming because it is rich in humus. Sometimes the topsoil is carried away by strong wind and running water. So, the removal of the fertile topsoil by the action of wind, rain, and river is known as soil erosion. The loss of fertile topsoil makes the land unfit for farming. There are many reasons behind the soil erosion. Some causes are natural and some are the man made. Strong wind and heavy rain. These are the natural sources or natural causes behind the soil erosion. While deforestation and overgrazing, these are the man made causes behind the soil erosion. Cutting down of trees in large number is known as the deforestation, and The grazing on the same area for a long time by the animals is known as overgrazing. So, strong wind, deforestation, overgrazing, and heavy rain, these are the causes for the soil erosion. The protection of soil from its erosion is called conservation of soil. We can protect or conserve the soil by following some methods, like we should grow number of trees, and the number of trees planted should be more than the number of trees cut down. We should grow different types of crops in the same field to maintain the fertility of the soil. This is known as the crop rotation. In open fields, trees or grass should be planted to prevent soil erosion because roots of trees hold the soil tightly. Floods cause soil erosion, so dams should be built to stop floods. Grazing animals like goats, cows should not be allowed to graze on the same area of land continuously for a long time because overgrazing reduces the fertility of soil. Step farming help to stop the soil erosion. So we should follow these some important point to conserve the soil. Thank you.